Hey everybody, what's up? It is NihonTiger. How you doing? Welcome back to F1 2018 for new folks. And today we're at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, Austria, formerly known as the Oesterreichring, way back in the day, also known as A1 Ring for a while. But let's go ahead and we're gonna take a look real quick here. I've got top speed set up here. I ran a 106.9, but that wasn't my best lap. You can see here Tim IndyCar are running pretty good setup times here. 104, 104. Sealand's got a 105.3. Really is a track it's tougher than it looks. It looks like a very simple track. It's a short track, just over a minute lap time. But one of the things to keep in mind is that the off tracks here are very brutal and very tight, so you're not going to be able to really run wide, and that's on purpose because there's a lot of off-track space where you can run these fast laps at, and the game doesn't want you to be able to take shortcuts and go through a corner faster than you're able to. So let's do a bit of a flying lap here. So we start by going into turn 9, turn 10 here downhill. All right, so we're gonna take it slow here on this first lap. So you get our DRS zone on the front straight. There's 3 of them on the track, and they're back to back to back. So there we go. But we're climbing uphill, climbing. Want to brake around 100. Get the car slowed down for this first corner. It's on an uphill incline, so that will help a little bit with the braking. But it's a very sharp bend. You can see here from the track map on the lower left there, very sharp bend. You want to be careful not to clip too much to the inside curb, but definitely out here. All this space out here, all this runoff is off track. You will lose your time. It's there for, if there's an accident in turn 1, and with the way this track is, there will absolutely be an accident in turn 1. So, use that runoff space on the first lap if you need to get around it, but don't depend on it for a fast lap because you're not going to be able to do it. So we're kind of still going uphill here, still going uphill. Car's going to be a little bit wiggly. Second DRS zone as we head up the hill toward Remus, which is the hairpin at the top of the hill. So I should mention why that corner back there is just so wiggly, or why it's so kind of cut off here is, let's see if we can, I don't know if it's going to be visible here, but let's back up. By the way, pit exit to the right over there. It's a sharp pit exit. So we'll drive backwards down the hill. Oh, a little bit. You can see there kind of how that tarmac goes straight that way. That's the old track. The old track goes off that way, winds up the hill another direction through a fast chicane and a fast corner. And it was unsafe, so they got rid of it way back in the day when they redesigned the track. And instead we take this shortcut back to the uphill area up there. So we're going uphill. And the track kind of follows a similar path, but just a little bit further out. Going uphill here, I'm going to stick to the right. Get over here slowly. That turn off there is for a short version of the track. And then it really starts to ramp up with the incline here. So the interesting thing about Red Bull Ring, all of the corners are kind of on an incline going uphill or downhill. So there's no real flat corners you can take. There's one that's kind of flat, but it's not really. So we come up here to Remus, very heavy braking zone. You're going to see a lot of cars try to overtake on the inside here by braking late and probably miss the corner inside. So you brake around the 100-meter mark. Kind of slow your speed into here. Get the car nice and slowed down. Watch the curves here. Watch the curb on the inside. Very sharp corner. And especially watch the curb here on the outside. If you get on it and you get back onto power, you will spin, and it will be not a good time because you'll be spin in front of the entire field. Trust me, from experience, it's not good to do that. So it's third DRS zone here. The second DRS zone, by the way, was right over there. And so we're kind of going downhill now. Grabbing gears. You get to like about 6th gear here on a normal lap. Get to about 100. You want to brake here for this turn. Kind of downshift, trail brake a little bit, slide the car in, keep it on the apex a little bit, and as it opens up, you can start to open up the steering, get on the gas a little bit, watch the curb on the outside. So here comes our first interesting corner, turn 5 here. Want to brake a little bit before 50, get the car slowed down a little bit because you have a blind turn in, somewhat flat, but the corner drops off as you're going toward exit here. It becomes very tricky. Get on the curb here. And then this is kind of the only quote-unquote flat corner in the track. This corner right here turns, I think this is 7. So kind of flat and it's fast. You come on in here, carry as much speed as you can, get on down toward the apex, straighten the wheel out because you've immediately got to change your direction here, going back right and slightly uphill. This is the fastest corner on the track, easiest to take because it's just, you know, full throttle. You're going through here, going uphill, 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 over this crest, and then get to around 100, slow the car down, shift down to 6th usually, carry the speed in here. And for I think that's, which one is that? Was that Rick curve? But this also used to be a much wider radius curve. They kind of cut it off a little bit here. I'm gonna go ahead and just drive backwards here. Yeah, we're gonna reset this lap anyways. There's your pit in there on the right side. And so this corner is meant to be taken fast. It dips downhill just a little bit as you start to get underneath the banner here. So you want to carry this out, carry speed into here. Don't carry too much speed that you end up outside on this kind of the bumpier edges. You can see kind of the curbing gets a little bumpier on the outside. If you get out here, your lap's going to be invalidated and you're not going to have the line into the next corner. So you want to be careful of that. Come down here, downhill slope into this last corner. You're going to get the compression to help with the turning and braking, but this corner is very sharp, so you're going to want to make sure you turn in at the right spot. Get close to this curb. Do not get in the outside curb here. Do not go past that outside curb. It will spin you. And then you got DRS zone down here to the finish. Go pick up a little bit more speed. You can brake around 100. Second DRS zone. Get to 8th. Really gotta get the car slowed down to get turned in there. It's the hardest corner to get the turn in. If you get it right, you get a good launch on the straight. If you mess it up, you're just gonna be slow. Again, that was a good exit, I think, out of there. Carry as much speed as you can through here. Missed the apex. Maybe downshift a little bit. Too much speed in there. Too wide. Alright, now you can run a real fast lap. That's pretty good. Wasn't the best turn in there. Ran wide. Ah, damn it. See, those off tracks are just kind of nasty. And there we go. Slid a little bit too far there. Yep. Let's restart that lap. All right. So yeah, you can see the track limits are a little bit tough here. You want to grab those gears. That was clean as hell. Very nicely done. I gave up A little bit too much speed there. I lost a lot of time. Lost a bit of time there as well. Missed the curb. A little bit of clean lap at least. God damn it. That's what happens when you brake too late. You don't get the car slowed down enough. A little bit too slow through there. I need to be faster on the gas. Oh, see, back in the slides a little bit there. We got on the gas too soon. Apex a little too soon there. Yeah, later apex in that corner. Track limits. Really coming into effect here. That was better. Too bad this lap isn't going to count. Really fast corner. I did it. I got that corner right finally. That was a 1:05.7, that's better. Oh, and almost spun it. Even that wasn't that good. Really slow going through Remus there. I gotta really work on that corner a little bit. Missed the turn in. It's gonna be slow and spun. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm probably gonna call it an episode there. Did run a 105. Let's see if we can run a cleaner lap, and if I can run a cleaner lap, I'm going to tack it on to the end here. But that's going to be it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.